Premature babies are babies who are delivered at 37 weeks and under and often have complicated medical problems such as underdeveloped organs, smaller than usual bodies, and digestive problems. Depending on how much care your baby requires, he or she may be admitted to an intermediate care nursery or the neonatal intensive care unit (NICU). Joanne Brathwaite, pediatrician and neurologist at the General Hospital, says most premature babies at the hospital born at 28 weeks and over have a 80% chance of survival.
In terms of the care that's required for these babies, as you may well imagine, they're born pretty early. Those that are born at like around 28 weeks are pretty early and they require a lot of specialized care. Luckily for us, we're able to offer that level of care that's required for a 28-weeker. So when they're born this early, things aren't developed as a term baby, right? So their lungs are pretty undeveloped, so we have to offer them support. It ranges all the way from just requiring little nasal cannulas, which are little prongs that you can put into the nostrils, all the way up to intubation, meaning putting a breathing tube to assist their breathing.
After the babies are released from the hospital, parents are now responsible for giving special care to them, as the babies are still young and will be prone to illnesses. A number of precautionary measures must be taken: proper hygiene practices, not passing the baby from hand to hand, monitoring siblings, among others.
So they're more prone to developing infections. So we advise mommies, make sure that they get their vaccinations once they're, out in the community. And also make sure if anyone who's visiting that they're not themselves ill, they haven't had fevers, not coughing, a runny nose and that sort of thing. And also that they wash their hands really well anytime they're going to interact with baby or even baby's things.
The doctor says mothers are also taught by the nurses and doctors at the General Hospital on how to feed, dress, and monitor the babies in case of any complications. Dr. Brathwaite said while all precautionary measures may take place, premature babies can experience relapse and be readmitted to the hospital.
Some of our premature babies who would have had issues with breathing preliminarily, they can go on to develop what we call a chronic lung disease as a sequelae. Some of these kids may be prone to have symptoms kind of similar to asthma. They may wheeze when they get respiratory infections. So it's not uncommon for us to have our premature babies being readmitted later on in life for care.
Premature births can be triggered by infections, chronic illnesses, among others during pregnancy. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.